Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, The Melanated Doula. My name is Shira. I'm a full spectrum doula, which means I do birth and labor and postpartum for expecting mothers. I love what I do. I definitely see that it is my passion, and I strive to keep going and to help women throughout my community with delivering their baby safely and for their well-being. The experience of me being a doula and getting to help other women throughout their birthing experience has really shown me what I really love to do. Along with my doula services, I also have an online store where I sell vaginal steams, aka yoni steams, postpartum herbal baths. I sell belly binding wraps and bath soaks. A client of mine came to me one day and said, Shira, I think you would be great at starting a YouTube channel. You know, I don't see a lot of sisters on YouTube. I don't see them providing information, helpful resources that can help us Black mothers out there. So here I am. I decided to do it. Thank you to that client. You definitely helped me to step out of my comfort zone, and then also to be able to help and share information with other women, especially Black women. So we all know that in the States, it's no surprise that racism is very evident. Like it's very strong, it's really out there. Even though people want to try and ignore that it's not, we know it's out there. But it's everywhere, and it's here in Canada as well. Although it may not be on a high scale as it is in the States, it's definitely here, and it's definitely systemic and within the areas of hospital births, okay? According to the Center of Disease Control Prevention, Black women are 3 times more likely to die during childbirth than a white woman. Like, that's crazy. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention has also stated that most pregnancy-related deaths are preventable, but still over 700 Black women are dying each day. In Canada, it's not that different. Black women are at higher rates of preterm births, meaning babies coming out way before its due date, which can be a life risk to the baby. And sometimes to the mom too, with certain conditions like preeclampsia and hemorrhaging, and you know, there's just, the list goes on. This can be because of systemic barriers that cause most Black women, Hispanic women, and Native women to live in low-income areas. Because of this, they face discrimination and negligence when they do seek medical care. It's very important to me to let you guys know what's going on with your bodies, how to handle certain situations, letting you know your rights, especially when you're having a hospital birth, because regardless of what hospital staff or professionals want to tell you about your birth, it's your body, and you do have the right to choose how you want to do your birth and how you want things to go about. If you want a new staff or whatnot, you do have the right. And they don't tell you that, but I'm going to tell you. According to Mommy Monitor, Black women have 4 times worse experiences than their white counterparts here in Canada. Still, with this information, there isn't a lot of data that shows the struggles that Black women face on a regular basis when it comes to their pregnancy and labor experiences. So for this video, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what a doula is and what's the difference between a doula and a midwife. So what is a doula? A doula is a trained and certified companion that provides one-on-one emotional support, physical support, and informational support. Through emotional support, doulas also advocate for the expecting mothers. We like to give you the voice to advocate for yourself, but in times when you cannot, we will be glad to step in and help you with that and advocate for you and advocate with you, so that way your voice is being heard and you are not being ignored, because what you want matters. Doulas complement the roles of healthcare professionals, and they're also a constant source of comfort, information, and support for all births. When you do decide to get a doula, make sure you choose the perfect fit. Make sure you find somebody that meshes well with you. Make sure you find somebody that you find you could trust and who is honest with you and open about who they are. Our overall goal is to empower our clients and their families through the pregnancy, the childbirth, postpartum, and the reproductive health. So what's the difference between a midwife and a doula? Doulas are constantly present throughout your birthing experience, throughout your pregnancy, throughout the labor, and throughout postpartum. Doulas are not eligible to prescribe any medication nor to make any diagnosis. Studies have shown that by having a doula, you're less likely to use medication for your birth, such as epidural or any narcotics. You have a high likelihood of having a spontaneous vaginal birth, less cesarean births, shorter labors by about 41 minutes, and there's also a decrease in being dissatisfied with your birthing experience. So having a birthing doula at your birth can uplift your whole birthing experience. Get a doula. Midwives are healthcare professionals that provide primary care for expecting moms from pregnancy, birth, and up to 6 weeks postpartum. I also wanted to highlight the fact that there are doulas for many different situations. There is end-of-life doulas, which are called death doulas. There's sex doulas, there's adoption doulas, there's abortion doulas. The list goes on. There's doulas specifically for high-risk expecting mothers called antepartum doulas. So if you feel that you're high risk and you would love to have a doula present, search it up and find them, because they would definitely be beneficial and helpful to you throughout your high risk pregnancy. Before we go, I just want to shout out all Black owned businesses. Please, if you are Black and you own a business, drop your link in the comments. I would love to support, and I would love to incorporate Black owned businesses within my channel. Anyways guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. There's more to come. I can't wait to get started on this journey with you and to bring you more information to help uplift you and empower you. Stay beautiful, queens.